Hello everybody and welcome to your daily tarot advice. This is for Wednesday, July 25th, 2018. For those of you who like the interactive option, today we have Native Spirits, Wicca Oracle, and the Gaia Oracle. I have created timestamps for each sign in the description box below. I will start with Sagittarius, so if you are not a Sagittarius, go ahead to your timestamp. Hi Sagittarius. Let's pull a card to see what's up for you guys today. Okay. Ooh, we have the Star. So that's nice energy. Today you might be very social. You might have a lot of plans, but the Star also brings healing. So today could be a very healing day for you in, relationships or just within yourself, just different things you've been going through. Also with the Star card, we could have a wish being granted today, small or large. This is general, so the way this energy plays out for each and every one of you is quite different, but with this, it's about not giving up hope, okay? So no matter what you're going through, Sagittarius, do not give up hope and keep pushing forward. The energies today should feel, kind of easy and like the universe is maybe on your side today, okay? So let's pull some tarot to see what else accompanies this Star. It could just be a happy day for Sagittarius. So we have the World card, the King of Pentacles, and the Strength card. Yes, Sagittarius, do not give up hope. If you've been going through a lot of challenges recently, you are reaching the end of that juncture with the World card here, okay? Some of you, it's just like Friday is your last day and then you're off for some vacation or something and you're like, oh my God, I just got to get through this week. So some of you, that's what this energy is about. For others of you, this is, just things you've been going through in your life. And, if you've really been in the struggle, I see like we're getting to the end of that, even though you're like, oh my God, I can't take much more. Some of you, this could have to do with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Leo, or even an Aquarius with the energies that have come out. But much like yesterday, we have 2 major arcana and 1 court card. So Sagittarius, this is a day to renew your hope, to allow the healing in, to trust that things are going to get better. This too shall pass. And some of you, there's something coming through today that you've really been wanting. So overall, very nice energy for Sagittarius for today. So if you require further advice or guidance, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, you have a very beautiful day, Sagittarius. Take care. Hi, Capricorn. How are you? Let's pull a card to see what's going on in the world for you today. Ooh, we have the Great Wheel. So Capricorn, today, the wheel, oops, whoa, I almost just dropped the whole deck there. The wheel is turning today in your life, somehow, some way, somewhere. So energy is moving for Capricorn today. This could be for the positive, or maybe for some of you, you might perceive it as negative. It's hard to say through a general reading, but typically the Wheel of Fortune is a favored card, and This talks about, you know, the wheel shifting, where you were at the bottom, now the wheel is shifting for you to be at the top. So you're in struggle, now you're in abundance, that type of thing, okay? Some of you, this could be a big shift of energy, and for others of you, this could be something more minor, you know? This is general, so it touches each and every one of you a bit differently. So you guys have the Great Wheel, and it's 12:12. I hate how my phone does that. Do you see that? It's 12:12. So, Capricorn, let's pull some tarot and get more information about why the Great Wheel is showing up for you guys today. Things could totally be turning in your favor with the Great Wheel. It's just a movement of energy somewhere. Right, so we have the Emperor, the Ten of Cups, this is card 10, and we have the Page of Wands. Very interesting, Capricorn. We have Major Arcana, Minor Arcana, and then a core card. This could be an Aries, this could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be anybody you're dealing with, but if you are, very strong fire energy coming through. And what I see here, Capricorn, is something that you've been very diligent and responsible about, or very focused on, is finally that energy is shifting today. It could be something coming to an end. It could be something brand new that you're starting today. It could be where you've been feeling very defeated, and something about the energy or circumstances today is giving you that renewed sense of, I will rise, I will conquer, I will prevail. But ultimately, you know, with the Page of Wands in this position, it's like you're seeking deeper meaning, depth to everything. This is not a day of superficiality. It's you're very much inside yourself. We have the Emperor, you know, in this position, and then we have the Page of Wands also in the same position, the inner self, all right? And it's matters of, you know, things that are very tied to your heart. It could be family, friends, lover, job, you know, just whatever makes up your story, makes up your life. All these different cups represent something, you know, different that you love and that's near and dear to you, whether it's a person or an experience or a belief. You know, it's different for all of you. But today, the energy is moving and there's a shift, there's a change happening for you, whether internal or external. And you have a renewed sense of hope or excitement or enthusiasm to move forward, to maybe even shed some things of the past today, because we have the Phoenix rising out of the ashes. So ultimately, today is about victory for Capricorn on some level, in some area of their life, okay? We don't have a whole lot of information with the cards that have come out, other than where you've been focused, where you've been working really hard with something that means a great deal to you, highly significant to you. It's like we're ready to make it real. We're ready to move forward. We're ready to go deeper. This could be relationship. This could be about your future in general. This could be starting a family, making that decision. You know, again, this is a general read, so it's different for each and every one of you. But ultimately, with the Great Wheel coming out, I feel like this is positive. And this Ten of Cups, it's positive for Capricorn, okay? So whatever decisions you're making, I feel like they're positive for your future, as long as they come from like the depth within you and not some superficial want or need, but more from like the essence of your core, of your soul, okay? So Capricorn, those are your messages for today. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp for the deck you're most drawn to. Otherwise, you have a very beautiful and blessed day. Take care. Hi, Aquarius. Let's pull a card for you guys. Let's see what's up for today for you. Okay, I feel like right there is where we stop. Ooh, look at this. We have Luna. We do have your full moon. Did this come out for you guys in your weekly? I think it did, didn't it? This was the overall energy for your weekly. So, Aquarius, today you could be sensitive. You could just be really within yourself. Your intuition could be on fire, so you should trust yourself. But I'm getting the sense of like a lot of emotions under the surface for Aquarius today, all related to different things, obviously, because, you know, this is a general reading, but this is about emotions, maybe unresolved emotions. As the moon approaches its fullness, which is happening on Friday, just 2 days away, you're really starting to feel the energy of your full moon, and it's pulling everything up from the surface. Because yesterday, was it Remembrance that came out for you guys? I can't remember. Too many of these readings. Okay, Aquarius, let's pull some tarot and see what accompanies Luna. Why is this full moon energy already in full effect for some of you? I feel like I need to get this really good shuffle. All right, Aquarius, let's see what is coming out. Oh, okay. So we have the Six of Cups, which you saw had to come out. I wasn't even trying to grab that, but it fell along with this the Six of Swords. So we have 2 sixes here. Sixes are about harmony. And now look at this. We have the Five of Cups. Aquarius, this again is below the surface, okay? Thinking of things of the past, unresolved emotions, unresolved issues, lovers of the past, friends of the past, just all different types of energy, okay? And it's like under the surface, but has risen up inside of you. And it's like we're finally at this point where we're ready to move on from the heartache, from the sadness, from the losses, from all the things that have not been working out or haven't worked out, that put a deep hurt and heartache inside of you. It's like you're ready to finally let it go and move forward, okay? And this is very natural. It's just occurring with the energy of your full moon, Aquarius. It's just happening naturally. It's a desire from deep within where you're like, I want to be free. I want to be happy. I want to connect with things that empower me, that make me smile, that fill me with excitement, you know. If you've been holding on to like different ideas or relationships that you hold on to just because there's history or you have some hope or something about it, it's like just this shift inside of you where you're like, you know, it ain't worth all that anymore. Like I'm not vibing there anymore. Something has changed inside of me and I'm just not sure what to do. I mean, goodness, look at, we have cups. Cups is a emotion, right? Luna, the moon, that's emotion. And now the swords is like mental or communication, and it's water here. So Aquarius, today is a very sensitive day for you emotionally. You could be very easily triggered. So if you're finding your feelings hurt today, be like, okay, you know what? Maybe I just need a time out, or I just need to like separate myself from people because I feel like you may take things more personally than they're intended just because of the energy that you're dealing with, all right? It's kind of intense. It's a bit overwhelming, but it's helping you like release and cleanse and let go and move forward. It feels so positive to me, even though you're just like kind of like, some of you, it might be where you're like just crying and you're like, I don't even know why I'm crying. Everything's just triggering me today and I just can't get past it. I just need to get through this day. Just flow with it. It's like this beautiful cleansing and release of your soul attached to your full moon. So Aquarius, those are your messages for today. You know, if you're just finding yourself very sensitive, very triggered, just separate yourself from all if possible until tomorrow. And just allow yourself to flow through the energies, because it's seriously a very beautiful release for you guys. And here is that full moon energy all up in your face again. So you're really feeling it, and just trust that it's the energy right now, and you're not, you know, a sensitive basket case. Seriously, it's the energy, and you guys are really feeling it today. So if you require further advice or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, you have a very beautiful day, Aquarius. Take care. Hi, Pisces. How are you? Let's see what is up for you guys today. What's going on in the world for Pisces? Ooh, you guys have the Hanging Man for today. So, Pisces, today may be a day of contemplation. It may be the universe has put you in this mode, or you have yourself decided to put you in the Hanged Man position, where you are truly desiring to see a situation or a person from a completely different perspective than where you are at right now. It could be where maybe you're like, have I been fooling myself about this? Or it could be where you've been struggling to get over or let something go, and you're like, I need to see this from some other level so I can detach and move on. Some of you, this might have to do with like some rejection or setback or hindrance that you have been experiencing, some sort of obstacle. There's like this blockage. You know, if you're experiencing that today, just don't try to push against it. Just tell yourself today is today, tomorrow is a new day. Whatever you may be feeling held back from today, there's great purpose in it, and you will come into the understanding of why, either today or, you know, sometime in the near future. But with the Hanging Man, it's either we need to come into a different perspective about something, or we're being blocked in this moment right now because it's either not the right time, or there's more that needs to be revealed or understood before we proceed forward, okay? So let's pull some tarot to see exactly what this Hanging Man is talking about specifically. All right, so we have Judgment, we have the Death card, and we have the Knight of Swords. So we have two major arcana and one court card that has accompanied this Hanging Man. We could be dealing with the Scorpio, some of you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for others, and for others of you, it does not have to be either one of those signs, but those are the signs that are coming through strongly. What I see here is there is some sort of standoff or stalemate between you and another person, or you and an understanding about some sort of situation, okay? Because Judgment in this position is all about, you know, atonement, being called to the carpet for your behavior, taking accountability and responsibility. All right. This could be where you're feeling the call to this, or so you truly feel somebody has wronged you and you're like, where's my apology? You know, how could you have done this? How could you have said this? How could you have behaved like this? And it's almost like you're being cut off, like whoever has harmed you, Pisces, or upset you, or the situation where you feel completely blocked. It's like just this standoff, and you're not being met with cooperation. You're being met with defense, with negativity, with harshness. You know, this particular person, this knight in this position, I mean, just look at the coloring of the card. He can be very mean. He can be very vicious, very verbally abusive. He can even be physically abusive, okay? But he can also represent the struggle, the obstacle. So it's like there's some energy somewhere in your life, Pisces, either with another person or a situation where you feel like you've been treated quite unfairly, and you're like, I want, you know, the justice for this, or I don't understand why it happened this way. This is so unfair. And that's where this perspective is coming in, where we've got to look at it differently, or realize that, you know, you've got to let time pass for everything to totally play out. So some of you, it's like you haven't seen the end of this story just yet, especially with death in this position, because this is all about second chances, okay? Now, for others of you, this could be where you have done or said something and you really want to rectify that and make it better, and you want a second chance offered to you. You want to apologize, make amends, or make something right. And, you know, Pisces, today is not the day for that, if that's what you're hoping for, because I don't feel like you're going to be met with the type of response that you're seeking with the Hanging Man and the Knight of Swords in that position, okay? So if this is where you're like, I really want to make something right that I did wrong, you are better off just working on that internally today, and, you know, shifting through many different perspectives about this situation or that person overall, more than what you've done so far, because there may be more that you're just not seeing. And for some of you, you might be trying to apologize for something that you never even really did wrong, okay? So just trust anything where you're feeling kind of blocked and hindered today, and know it's either about timing or you need to come into a different understanding, all right? If somebody's trying to make amends with you, I don't know that you are open so much today for it. It's just like a second chance, but there's some sort of atonement that needs to take place in order for it to be well received all the way around, okay, Pisces? So those are your messages for today. Just have patience with yourself and others for sure. And if you're not making headway today, just maybe tomorrow is a better day, all right? So we'll see what the cards say tomorrow. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, you have a beautiful day, Pisces. Take care. Hi, Aries. How are you? Let's see what's coming through for you guys today. Ooh, you guys got the Tower. So the Tower is usually like some sort of surprise or shock or shakeup. Most of the time it's very unexpected. This is general, so some of you, maybe you saw this coming. This could be where this is, you know, happening in somebody else's life that's close to you, and they're telling you, and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe that. Okay, or this could be just something you witness or observe today, and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe that. It could be very personal in your own life, you know, something just very surprising and shocking happening. So Aries, let's see what accompanies the Tower. And you know, for those of you who think that this is only a negative card, this shows up negative or positive when there's like this major change, major shift of energy in a situation. So, you know, to me, it does not always represent negative things. In fact, you know, in readings I've done, it seriously, it could indicate moving location. Yeah, because look, we have the Nine of Swords and it flew out on this side. So it's like we're finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel here. With whatever this tower is attached to. So maybe, you know, there was just some things you didn't know and didn't make sense. And now today you're finding out and you're like, oh my God, aha, that totally puts it all together for me, okay? That could be the Tower energy. So let's see. You could run into somebody today that you were not expecting. And you're like, oh my God, I'm totally surprised to see you. All right, so we have the Death card, and we have the Knight of Swords. Now, Pisces had the Death and the Knight of Swords, but in the reverse position, okay? So some of you could be dealing with the Pisces, some of you could be dealing with the Scorpio, some of you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? It doesn't have to be. Those are just the strong energies coming through. What I see here, honestly, Aries, is it's like, okay, you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You're starting to see something for what it truly is, which is putting an end to any sort of delusion, misunderstanding, blockage, obstacle, okay? It's the end to that, because this is the positive side of this Knight of Swords. He's opening up, he's sharing, he's no longer defensive, he's no longer on guard, he no longer needs to have the last word. He is seeking love, he is seeking healing, he's seeking communication, he's opening up and he's expressing himself, okay? So Aries, this is like where I feel you thought something was completely, you know, dead and buried, and bam, here it is showing up in your world today, and you're getting a lot of information about it that you had no idea, which makes everything make sense to you, okay? Others of you, I feel like you could run into somebody today that you haven't seen in a really long time, and it just kind of shocks you, or it's a very unexpected encounter. You could have an unexpected communication come your way of some kind today as well, okay? So Aries, this Tower to me is like, aha, I finally understand, or oh my God, I thought this was gone forever and now here it is, or holy crap, I can't believe I'm running into you, or you're like texting your friend, oh my God, girl, you'll never believe who I saw today. Like, that is what I'm feeling about this Tower energy, okay, Aries? So be on guard. We have, we have swords here as your only minor elements, because the Death is a major arcana, and so swords are communication or thinking, right? So to me, this is really like communication or running into somebody, just very shocking information coming your way where you're like, what? I don't see sadness here, okay? There's no 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords. There's none of that. There's like, oh my God, I totally see it now. So to me, this is more of a positive kind of like, whoa, type of energy for Aries today. You know, just be on guard, be on the lookout. If you're out and about, make sure you're looking your best, just in case you run into somebody from your past, right? Whether you want them or not, you always want to look your best, right? Okay, Aries, so those are your messages for today. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hi, Taurus, how are you? Let's pull a card for your overall energy for today. What's going on for Taurus for Wednesday? Okay. All right, so we have reflection, which would be the Hermit card. Today, Taurus, this could be a day where you are truly by yourself. You know, you might have a day off, or you've called in, or something where you just really want to be by yourself. You want to be alone. Others of you, you're really in deep thought, introspection about a person or situation in your life, trying to understand. This could be where you're in deep introspection about like spirituality, or just your belief about something, because the Hermit is all about, you know, going up on the mountain, segregating himself from other people so he can go into meditation, into deep thought, to sort things out, to make things, you know, to make sense of things. So with this, either you are just kind of naturally in this mode today, or if you're really troubled about something and you're not sure what to do, this is the mode you need to go into. If you need to separate yourself from a person or situation because it's just too intense, today is a really good day to do that. and, you know, connect to your soul, connect to your spirit guides, seek the guidance and clarity that you need, because it will come to you. Also with this card, this could be the day where, you know, the universe provides that answer to that question you've been putting out repeatedly. So make sure you are paying attention to all the signs and synchronicities happening around you today, Taurus. So let's pull some tarot to get more information. Some of you, Virgo could be very relevant in your world today with the Hermit. A Virgo could offer you the assistance you need or give you the advice that you need for your situation. Okay, and look at that. As I'm saying that, here's the Hermit card again. So yeah, you guys either need to go within or you need to separate yourself, okay? You need some deeper understanding about your situation, whatever you're facing. So let's see. All right, so we have the Eight of Wands, which is all about communication, the Sun card, and the Hanged Man. Yeah. Okay, Taurus, listen. If you are feeling like you don't know all the information about a person or a situation, you don't. The Sun coming out in this position is saying, yes, you are feeling that for a very good reason. There are things that are not being expressed or that have not come to light just yet about a person or situation. And what that means is totally different for each and every one of you, right? This could also be like when we're in reflection, it could be about ourselves, where we're trying to take accountability and responsibility for all the choices, you know, that we've made in our past, regardless of the reasons why we made them, you know. It's just, and it's like you feel as though you're not grasping all of you or seeing all of you. But, you know, it doesn't have to be that. This is general. There's just something where you are not in the total know or the total understanding of it, and you do need to reflect, and you do need to go deep within. You could receive some communication today that just kind of throws you off kilter, where you're like, whoa, I never expected this person to say that or to do that. Okay, it could be for the positive or the negative. It's not really expressed in the Eight of Wands. This is just like receiving some sort of news or communication. And it's just, there's more to the story than you're being told, all right? And especially with the Hanged Man, because in this position, we're seeing things for exactly what they are. In this position, we need to introspect. We do need to reflect. We do need to gain more information and understanding, and maybe even talk to other people outside of, you know, this situation to help shed light, because this side of the Sun, you know, there are missing pieces to the puzzle. There may be some deception, you know, and with this, it's like you already feel that. You already have a sense of it with the Sun card. And on this side, it's like all things are coming to light. There's healing, it's positive. But on this side, it's like, nope, there are things hidden. There are reasons for your doubts, okay? They're not just random insecurities and fears. There's reasons for it, and if you don't outrightly know why, then we need to introspect and, you know, connect with your soul and your intuition and say why. Ask the universe, you know, for assistance as well. So Taurus, there is more to the situation with the person than you are seeing. And, you know, this could be where somebody's just very closed up about their feelings, you know. It's, again, it's different for each and every one of you, but it's like through your introspection, you'll be able to better understand the situation for what it is, okay? But trust yourself today and introspect on whatever is being offered or said to you, all right, before you make a decision and move forward. So, Taurus, those are your messages for today. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, you have a beautiful and blessed day. Take care. Hi, Gemini. How are you guys today? Let's pull a card for your overall energy. What's going on for the Geminis in the world today? The Gemini is watching this video anyways. How's that? narrow it down. Ooh, nice. We have the Ascension card for Gemini, which would be the World card in the standard tarot deck. So Gemini, today you might finally come into an understanding about something that, you know, you weren't fully in the know about. This could be some sort of elevation for you in your life, like a promotion at your job, you getting in a committed relationship today. It's just there's some area in your life where there's this elevation of energy, and this could also be, you know, just taking place inside of you and like your thoughts and your emotions. This could be a deep and wide expansion of your consciousness today, for whatever reason, like a show you watch, you know, something that's sent to you, just dots, you being able to connect the dots about different things, you know, just ding, 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 oh my God, this makes sense. You know, there's just something about your energy and your experience today where there's an elevation to it, or there's like this expansion to your consciousness. All right. Even with this, some of you may be considering like a move to like a different country, and that might be what's all on your mind. And with the Ascension, you know, it might be the right step up for you, okay? Even though it's like this huge, big change, it may be the exact change that you are desiring, okay? So let's pull some tarot, Gemini, and see what comes out with that. It's like taking things to the next level. All right, so we have the Four of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. Wow, nothing but swords energy. So this would be the mental realm, right? The swords energy, the higher minds, communication, learning, understanding, things of that nature. And you've got all swords going on. But I really feel those of you who have been in like this struggle, this mental battle, you know, and it's different for each and every one of you. It's like we are finally today moving past that energy where we're ready to no longer keep holding ourselves back. We no longer want to restrict ourselves. We no longer want to be anchored down with heartache and pain of the past, relationships of the past. It's like, I ain't got time for all that anymore. I'm done with that. I don't want to deal with anybody's drama. It's like Gemini is ready to be free of something, and today is the day where you're like, you know what, nope, I'm done. Today is the day I decide I'm not gonna, you know, stress over this anymore. I'm not gonna sit around and wait for this person anymore. I'm not gonna hold myself back from what I truly want and desire anymore. I'm not gonna allow myself to be afraid anymore. I mean, whatever it is, it's different for each of you, but today it's like you are ready, okay, to get yourself like out of any sort of restriction, being held back, sadness, like you're done with all that. All right. This is a very liberating day for Gemini, feeling very expanded, very elevated, maybe quite unexpectedly for some of you. Okay. Because that's what this card is all about. And when we look at, okay, so we're ascending, what are we ascending from? A bunch of drama, mostly drama that doesn't have a whole lot to do with you, other people's drama or the crap that they put you through. And it's like, you know, the Three of Swords on this side is like, we're moving beyond the sadness, the heartache, you know, the trauma, whatever put us in this position of needing to recharge our batteries. And, you know, where now we're holding ourselves back out of fear, out of insecurity, or, you know, maybe even a need to heal thyself. But on this side, you know, it's like you're finally seeing your freedom. You're finally seeing your path forward, all right? Because on this side, we're really in a prison of our own minds, so to speak. But on this side, it's like we are finally freeing ourselves from that. We're elevating, we're moving on, and you see the eagle there along with that that Ascension card. So Gemini, the mind is free today. That is truly your message, where you are letting go of a lot of heavy stuff. So congratulations to you. I don't know, what's facilitating it, but it's like something happens and you're like, okay, I'm free. I'm ready to fly. I'm ready to go. So awesome energy for you guys today, Gemini. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, you have a beautiful and blessed day. Take care. Hi, Cancer. How are you today? Let's pull a card to see what's going on in the world for the Cancers. Oh, you guys got the Ascension card. Gemini also received this for their energy of the day. Cancer, there is some sort of change to a situation or relationship in your life where it's elevating, okay? And if that's not the case, this energy is about, something inside of you where there's this expansion of your consciousness, this elevation of understanding inside of you, all right? With the ascension, all right? That's an elevation up, right? An expansion outwardly. So this is a positive card. This is a positive energy. So let's see what accompanies the Ascension card for you guys, because Gemini got nothing but swords energy with their Ascension energy here. So that was all about the mental body for them. So Cancer, let's see where this is playing out for you. What is this talking about? Where's this expansion and elevation happening for Cancer? All right, so we have the Six of Coins. So this could be in the workplace, or this could honestly be your idea or creative talent or artistic ability where you're ready to maybe start taking it more seriously and trying to make some money with it, okay? Because next out we have this Queen of Swords. So this could be a Gemini that is associated to all of this energy, or this could be a Libra or an Aquarius, or this could represent you, Cancer, where you are very clear and grounded and logical in what you're thinking when it comes to this Ascension energy. Because now look at this, we have this Page of Coins, which this is like a very promising future ahead. So it's whatever is happening for you today, whatever's being offered to you today, Cancer, it will truly elevate your circumstances or your situation. It's a positive thing. For some of you, I feel like a baby's being born today. Just putting that out there, with Ascension and then this little Page of Pentacles here. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but Cancer, whatever your ideas are, you can manifest them today. There may be something being offered to you today. Take it. It will elevate your life, your circumstance, your situation. Somebody, if they owe you a favor, they could definitely come through today. Ask if you need some help, all right? It's just whatever's going on in your mind, especially when it comes to money-making ideas. Really take the steps to try to bring that into fruition, because I see the big stamp of yes from the universe on this. Like, you could make this happen. You've just got to put the, energy and effort into it and keep your mind right all the way through, and it will be very promising and lucrative for you, okay? So some of you, since I'm picking up that child energy, this could be where, today we are planning the child to move from the nest, or something like that. If you have older children, it's different for each and every one of you, but whatever this is, Cancer, it's very positive. And if you put your energy and effort into it and you keep your mind right, you will be very successful and happy, okay? So those are your messages for today, Cancer. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, you have a very beautiful and blessed day. Take care. Hi Leo, how are you guys? Let's pull a card to see what your overall energy is for today. What's going on for Leo? All right, so you guys have the Karma card. Today is a day of reaping what you sow with this card, Leo. This could be where it's playing out personally for you. You know, your karma for the good or the bad is returning quite strongly today. For others of you, this might be where you're actually watching karma play out for another person for the good or the bad. This could be where, you know, the underdog who's just got a big heart, always doing the right thing. Finally, today, you watch beautiful karma play out for them. And you're like, I am so happy that that happened for them. What a blessing. For others of you, it could be where you've been watching somebody shady get away with a lot of things and you've just kind of been on the sidelines. And now today you're watching their karma return in full force, blowing up in their face, okay? And you're like, damn, karma is a bitch if you are. I'm going to keep my nose clean and walk a straight line. I don't want that to happen to me. But for others of you, this is very personal and it's playing out in your life somehow, some way. Or you could even just be in like this reflective mode where you're connecting the dots of your life of, you know, cause and effect, the choices that you've made and, you know, what's happened, reaping what you sow, what goes around comes around, what you give is what you get. So some of you could just really be in contemplation mode about that. It could also be where you're really wishing somebody get their karma at different energy for each of you, because this is just a general reading, right? So today is all about karma, Leo, but for different reasons for each of you. So let's pull some tarot to get some more information about that. Well, looky here, this is a positive sign. This is the Star card, so this is all about healing, okay? Healing, mending, understanding, restored hope, renewed faith. Some of you, like a wish coming true, a new beginning, a second chance, all right? So very beautiful energy to come out with this Karma card. And with that, it could be some of you are dealing with an Aquarius, okay, because the Star card represents Aquarius. Could be that you're really feeling that Aquarius full moon energy 2 days early. All right, now we have the Temperance card, could be a Sagittarius. And damn, look at here, Judgment, which is the Karma card. So you got that ×2 in your reading. And look at the Temperance, she's holding 2 cups. The Angel in the Star card, she's holding 2 cups. So I guess she's not an angel, I'm sorry. There's an angel here. So we have the 2 pictures, the 2 cups, and then 2 judgment cards, 2 karma cards. But this is like about second chances in this position. The phoenix rising from the ashes. It's like the energies are balancing inside yourself as well as externally. Leo, this is very beautiful reading for you guys today. Whether this is just something you're going through inside of you or you're actually seeing this play out in your physical reality, it's very nice energy. Today should be a good day for most of you, I would say. This doesn't look like bad karma to me. This looks like good karma. You know, second chances, rising from the ashes. If you've really been beat down, it's like finally the wheel is turning in your favor and your moment is coming, your time to shine. And this is major arcana, major arcana, major arcana, big time, big deal energy, Leo. So you keep the faith and know that all things will eventually balance out, and what was unfair will be righted, all right? What you've put out for the beautiful is due to return to you. Do not lose hope. And today, some of you are feeling that in a really big way. So I love your energy for today. Those of you that have a birthday, happy birthday. Beautiful reading for your birthday, okay? Wishes coming true for some of you. Second chances. So Leo, those are your messages for today. If you require further advice or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck you're most drawn to. Otherwise, you have a beautiful day. Take care. Hi Virgo, how are you? Let's pull a card for you guys. What's the energy and vibes for Virgo for today? Ooh, okay, stop right there, I feel. Ooh, we have the Ascension card. Gemini and Cancer received this card, Virgo. And I feel like that was a theme for yesterday or for the weekly, where you and a couple other signs all received the same card. And I feel like it was Gemini and Cancer, but I do so many of these. You'll know since you watch, but Virgo, today there is some part of you that's elevating or having an expansion, or there's some part of your life where you are elevating and there's this beautiful expansion taking place, okay? Because with Ascension, it's like the completion, but in this particular deck, we're elevating. Our consciousness is expanding. Our situation is improving somehow, some way, okay? So let's pull some tarot to accompany this Ascension card, Virgo, and see what exactly it's talking about. And I just want to shuffle really good to make sure I get all just Virgo vibes. Okay. Well, we have the moon, and we all know that powerful full moon, and Aquarius is showing up. But more than that, at the end of August, Virgo, when the sun is in your sign, that's when we have the Pisces full moon. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because this is the card that represents Pisces in the tarot deck. So some of you, whatever this ascension is, the energy is starting now. Could be the manifestation with the Aquarius full moon, total lunar eclipse, or this could be talking about the Pisces full moon that's taking place at the end of August when the sun has moved into your sign of Virgo, okay? But there's a lot of emotion. So Virgo, what I feel is the ascension, a lot of this is taking place inside of you, and it starts with this Aquarius total lunar eclipse, because even look at that, the eclipse is taking place right there. And then by the time we get to this Pisces full moon at the end of August, like everything is complete. The ascension is complete. The expansion is complete. Okay, because look at this. We have the 8 of coins. This is working really hard. And 8 is the month of August, right? So this is working really hard at something. The moon card is card 18. So some of you, this is all related to a job situation. Maybe you want to be promoted to a higher position. Maybe you want to move to a different department. Maybe you want to raise. Maybe some of you are wrapping up some education if you've been extending your education. And I just feel like between this Aquarius full moon and the Pisces full moon, there's big time changes for Virgo. And now look at this. We finally have this King of Wands. Could be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. doesn't have to be, but that particular king, he's ready for an adventure. He's ready for something new, all right? So some of you, this elevation and ascension can have something to do with another person. For others of you, this is just all about you, okay? It's something going on inside of you where you're just having a lot of expansion and enlightenment taking place over the next month. Or this is, you know, external, where your reality is about to take a step up and things are going to improve, all right, Virgo? So this is more like a look ahead of the energy you're going to be dealing with, and the universe letting you know that ultimately you're elevating. And by the Pisces full moon, I think you guys are just going to be in a really good, comfortable, happy place, okay? So Virgo, those are your messages for today. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp for the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, you have a beautiful and blessed day, Virgo. Take care. Hi, Libra. How are you? Let's pull a card. Let's see what's going on in the world for Libra today. All right, so we have the Chariot. So Libra, this is about victory and success and movement forward. So today, some of you are just going to have some small victories and successes. You might feel like, you know, the universe is on your side. Things are going your way today. If somebody's trying to like come at you and be like, you wrong, Libra, ultimately you will prove them wrong. Some of you could just really be on the go today with the Chariot, just like a lot of movement, a lot of travel, like I got to go here, I got to go there, I'm doing all these errands, you know, go, 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 go. So let's pull some tarot to gain more information about what this Chariot card is speaking to. Cards are being sticky because I've had, well, we're not taking those because, like I said, the cards are sticky. I haven't even begun to shuffle. We've been having a lot of rain where I'm at, which makes my cards so sticky due to the humidity because it's usually really dry where I'm at. So I want to make sure I get them all nice and shuffled so I have no other energy but Libra here. All right, we will take that card. I know that because I said I want Libra's energy, and that baby popped right on out. So I know that is for you. Okay. So we have the Two of Wands. We have the Eight of Swords. And we have the Three of Swords. Very interesting to note that Gemini had those two cards in the same position, meaning this side of the Three of Swords opposed to this side, and that side of the Eight of Swords opposed to the other side. However, this was here and this was here in Gemini's reading, if there's any affiliation for you with the Gemini energy. Anyways, Libra, you know, you may be kind of like fearing the worst, but you should really be expecting the best. It's like this is good energy for Libra today, like things being positive, things working out for you, you know, moving beyond some sort of challenge, mental anxiety, stress, sadness, okay? Because on this side of the Three of Swords, we're moving beyond whatever hurt us, whatever traumatized us, whatever we've been rehashing over and over in our minds, okay? We're moving beyond that energy now. And this side of the Eight of the Swords, it's like the mental prison we've created for ourselves of I can't, or this will never work out, or I'm afraid, or I'm insecure, you know, whatever it is, it's like all that energy is dissipating. And positive things are coming in for Libra. Trust that you've done all you can do in, you know, a situation that you may have felt blocked or restricted. You know, you've done all you could do, Libra, and now you've just got to let the energy flow. And I see the energy flowing very beautifully, where you are having victory, you are having success, you are being freed from, you know, any sort of emotional sadness and mental anguish that you may have been dealing with, okay? So, Libra, beautiful messages for today. Expect the best. Let go of, you know, fear, trauma, heartache, because the universe is on your side today. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, you have a very beautiful and blessed day, Libra. Take care. Hi, Scorpio. Let's pull a card for you guys and see what the vibes are for Scorpio today. Ooh, we got the Lovers. So, Scorpio, today, for those of you that this is not romantically inclined, you might be struggling with a head and heart decision today, about something. You know, your heart says one thing, but your head says another, right? And since this is a general reading, I can't really give you emphasis on one or the other. You know, I would personally, well, we'll see what comes out in the tarot, but, you know, if you're really struggling with some sort of head or heart decision, ask the universe to give you a sign. You know, if I go with my heart, what is the most likely outcome? Please show me. The same sign times 3. If I go with what my head is telling me, what is the most likely outcome? Please show me the same sign times 3. Okay, so some of you, you're struggling with head or heart decision today. Others of you, it's a very romantic day. It's like somebody's all up in your head. You might have a very passionate, steamy encounter. If you meet a new interest today, romantic interest, like I see there's some longevity to it. Some of you are meeting a new lover today. You might be going on a date for the first time. It's just some Scorpios out there. It's all about love, romance, passion, sexuality, connection. And for others of you, it's like some sort of head or heart decision that you are trying to make. So let's see what the tarot has to add to the Lovers. You guys are the only sign that received that card, just FYI. Interesting, the Ascension card came out several times for a few signs, but other than that, I don't think we had any other repeats. All right, Scorpio, let's see. And look at right on the top of the deck, Ace of Cups. So yes, some of you, ooh, y'all up in the clouds today about some romance. We have the 9 of Coins, the 7 of Swords, and the 8 of Coins. So Lovers is card 6. We have 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is also, you know, kind of about a cycle for some of you. So in regards to the romance, if you have been bickering with somebody that you were romantically attached to, or you feel like there's some shady things of the past, I feel like today is a day where we're discussing that. And, you know, if we are, Scorpio, very important for you to lay all your cards out on the table and say, yo, this is what you did. This is how it made me feel. And this is my personal truth. Whether you agree with it or not, you need to respect and honor it, because this is where I'm coming from. And, you know, somebody may come at you like that. This is general, so it could go either way. But if you've got to express yourself and you have that opportunity today, Scorpio, you make sure you put it all out there, okay? Because we have so much coins here. Many of you, this is something in the workplace, some sort of situation happening or playing out where you know, maybe you feel like somebody's trying to tarnish your name, or they did say untrue things about you, all right? But ultimately, I feel like if that's the case, where somebody's been like trying to say untrue things about you in the workplace, or you know, in some sort of like learning institution, something like that, you will prevail. Like, you know, who you are and what you are will speak for itself, and their words will be diminished, and people will ultimately choose you and love you because your energy speaks for itself, okay? So if somebody's been trying to sabotage you or tarnish your name, you pay them no mind. If you have to speak to a supervisor, HR, anything like that, you just lay it all out there 100% from your perspective. And, you know, nobody has to agree with that, but it's your personal truth. So don't hold back, okay? If this is about a relationship, again, I feel like you need to put it all out there and say, this is where I'm truly coming from. And if somebody's putting it all out there for you, Scorpio, know that that is their personal truth. Even if you're like, I do not agree with that, you don't have to agree with it. Just know that they're coming from a place of earnest, okay? Those of you with that head or heart decision, like I said, I really feel like you need to put it out to the universe, or you need to talk to somebody who can really give you some good advice, but you have to put it all out there. Don't make one side look better than the other, like the side that you're leading towards. Be very fair in how you present something, you know, both sides of it, and that way you can receive the best advice and guidance for you in your situation. Okay, Scorpio, if this is like a new date, first time date, or new person, with this pairing of cards, I really feel like this is a relationship that can blossom into much more for the long term, okay? Because we have 6, 7, 8, 9, the progression of energy. So that's really nice to see. So Scorpio, those are your messages for today. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp for the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, I am wishing you a very beautiful and blessed day. Take care. Hello. So let's see what native spirits have to add for advice and clarity for this lovely Wednesday, the 25th. All right. And look at that. These two cards flipped, and that's right where I picked the cards. So the White Buffalo and Grandmother Earth. You know, this is a message of promise to come, and, you know, grounding yourself into your physical reality, into the now, not being too up in the clouds, so to speak. This is like, you can achieve, you can manifest, but you have to make sure that you're grounded, that your mind is right, you know, that you're being realistic, but also never one step of the way losing your faith and belief in the universe and the prosperity that is promised to you, okay? So those of you that were drawn to this, this is a promise of prosperity to come, great abundance and prosperity for you. Just don't lose hope. Continue to believe. Do what you've got to do. Keep your mind right. Keep yourself very grounded and stable, and your abundance and prosperity will surely come with these two cards paired up, okay? So those of you who were attracted to native spirits, that is the message for today. I am wishing you all the best. Take care. All right, so those of you who were attracted to the Wicca deck, let's see what is coming out there for today. What do you have to... okay, well, this is basically saying today is a good day to be out in nature, to really connect with Mother Nature. Grandmother Earth came out in native spirit, so this is kind of like a, you know, secondary message. But also with this, any sort of situation that you're asking about, this is saying you need to take a very organic approach to it. You've got to really allow things to naturally unfold and be what they be. Allow the energies to fully expand outwardly and start creating the physical manifestation. Nothing can be rushed, nothing can be pushed, nothing can be forced. We must flow. We must go with the rhythm of nature, the movement of the wind, okay? Some of you, this is a call to the fact that you need to start eating more vegetables, fruits. You need to get far more concerned about what you're putting into your body and connect more to your like physicality. What does your body need? You know, it doesn't need chips and all these other things. And believe me, I red vines, I can't leave them alone. Oh my gosh, they're my crack. I'm like, I need some red vines. They're so good. Oh, so I don't even buy them, because if I buy them, I'll eat the whole package, okay? Some of you, it's like you need to get your physical vibration more on point. It needs to become more natural. You need to start eating more organic foods. That doesn't mean you need to become a vegetarian or a vegan, but at least try to start eating organic meats where, you know, the animals are given a very lovely life, because everything is energy and vibration. And animals that aren't on organic farms and aren't considered humane, you know, that's a lot of fear, lower vibrating energy that animal existed in, just the conditions, right? And so you consume that meat, you consume that energy into your body. So I personally will only eat like free range chickens, and I'm not talking like they're, you know, not in a cage. No, they're out in a pasture roaming, enjoying their life. That's the only kinds of chickens I will eat or consume eggs from. Same with any sort of meat, like a cow. I really don't like anything but beef, and I want to know that that cow lived a very lovely life and was able to roam freely and enjoy, you know, what it is to exist on this plane, and give gratitude for the sacrifice of that life to sustain my own. So some of you, it's like you need to come into a better relationship and connection between you and the earth and the animals and like the plants, and just your place in all of it and the circle of life, and just seeing how it all flows and fits together, and your place in all of that, and treating your physical temple with much more honor, respect, and maintenance, like better nutrition, okay? Very strong for some of you. Others of you, this is more about just letting that situation or relationship flow at a very organic, natural pace, and not try to push, fuss, or fight, okay? So those are your messages for those of you who were attracted to Wicca. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Okay, so let's see what Gaia has to ask for today. What are your advices for today, Gaia? Ooh, we got eternal love, happiness, harmony, fulfillment. So whatever you're asking about or asking for, this is a huge yes and confirmation. This is, things are going to work out. You're going to move into a period of harmony, of happiness. If this is like, should I take this job? Yes, you should. You'll have a lot of happiness there. This is just a very positive card, no matter what you're asking about. It's, you know, happiness, harmony, fulfillment. There is a lot of positive energy or experience to be had in whatever you are asking about. Personally, if this is like just extended information for today, then this is like, get out, enjoy the day, celebrate your life, count your blessings, enjoy what is, and that energy will create momentum and will carry you forward into, you know, eternal love, which is ultimately your deepest happiness. Your just beautiful harmony and flow, prosperity and abundance with this card. So if you've been in this struggle, that will end. This too shall pass, and then you will have this beautiful time of harmony and fulfillment and love and happiness and sunshine and rainbows and positive flowing of energy, okay? So those are your messages for those of you who are attracted to Gaia. Very beautiful, beautiful, yes, confirmation for you. Otherwise, I am wishing you guys all the very best for today. Take care.